Mama Put would tell them to make sure they wash their plates before coming to her, that she will not serve anyone that come to her with a dirty plate. I will not serve you if you come here with a dirty plate, she often said. And you will see customers hurrying back to wash their plates, just so they can have a taste of Mama Put's tasty meal. Story. Once upon a time, there lived a popular food vendor known as Mama Put. She sold food at the village markets. Her food was legendary and people whispered about it in every corner of the town. People came from far and wide to eat her food. Sometimes, when there are so much customers at Mama Put's shop, all the dishes will be left dirty and unattended to, and her customers will line up to wash their plates before they can buy at her shop. Mama Put would tell them to make sure they wash their plates before coming to her, that she will not serve anyone that come to her with a dirty plate. I will not serve you if you come here with a dirty plate, she often said. And you will see customers hurrying back to wash their plates, just so they can have a taste of Mama Put's tasty meal. Mama Put, with her intimidating figure and sharp eyes, ruled like a queen in her kitchen, and her meals were truly delicious. Customers always come back to her shop for more. But there was a mystery that surrounded Mama Put's shop, a secret that piqued the curiosity of other food vendors. They wondered why Mama Put's shop was always crowded with customers, to the extent that they will have to line up and even wash their own plates before they can get served. There is a particular pot Mama Put uses when she was cooking. She is very strict about the use of this pot. She will warn all her staff never to open the pot, and whenever she is cooking, she is always standing in front of that pot or sitting close to the pot, just to make sure nobody opens the pot. She is the only one that opens and closes that particular pot. Another food vendor that sells food on the same street as Mama Put decided to find out what exactly Mama Put does to attract customers, because she no longer makes sales. All her customers had gone to Mama Put's shop. Nobody visits her restaurant anymore, and she was told by one of Mama Put's staff that she is always standing in front of a particular pot whenever that pot is on the fire, and that she always goes out in the early hours of the morning to a particular place and comes back before daybreak. So this particular food vendor decided to find out what and where exactly Mama Put visits. The next morning, she secretly followed Mama Put, just so she can discover where she was going this early morning. Unfortunately, she failed because all of a sudden, she lost track of Mama Put's movements and just gave up. Mama Put's restaurants continued to flourish and blossom, with more and more customers coming from all around just to have a taste of her food. Customers' demand became higher and she needed more hands at the restaurants. So, she employed a young girl named Ajike. Ajike is a smart and determined young woman. The day she resumed, Mama Put gave her a strong warning about the same pots, just as she had always warned the other staff of the particular pot. She told her never to go close to that pot and never to open the pot. One day, Ajike asked one of the staff at the restaurant why Mama Put always warned them not to open that pot. Her colleague said, I don't know. Ever since I have been working in this restaurant, nobody dares to open that pot. So please, Ajike, in order not to buy Mama Put's trouble, please don't even try to go close or even open her pot.
If you made it this far, it means you're enjoying the story. Please kindly like and drop your comments down below. And also subscribe to this channel and make sure to turn on your notification bell to be the first to know when we drop our next story. Alright, let's get back to our story.
Ajike became even more curious and wondered what exactly was inside that pot that Mama Put forbids everyone from opening. What exactly is she hiding in that pot that is so precious? She asked herself. I am Ajike, and I must find out what exactly is in that pot, she said. One day, Ajike almost opened the pot, but Mama Put caught her and was very angry at her. And she gave her a serious warning to never come close to the pot again. But this did not stop Ajike's curiosity. She was the type that makes sure she does whatever she wants if she puts her mind to it. Ajike discovered that there is a particular place Mama Put visits every morning, and she decided to follow her secretly to find out where she is always going to. Ajike was shocked and surprised at what she had just discovered, as she just found out where Mama Put always visited. But she decided not to say a word because she still needs to find out what exactly is in that pot that Mama Put always covered. One busy day at the restaurant, Ajike was thinking of a way to distract Mama Put from the front of the pot. So she quickly went to Mama Put and started shouting, Madam, 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 the shop is on fire, the shop is on fire. Come and see, the shop is on fire. Out of fear, Mama Put was distracted and quickly hurried to the front of the shop to see the fire outbreak, forgetting the pot on the fire. So Ajike seized the opportunity. She slowly walked to the pot, her heart trembling and her hands were shaking as she lifted the lid, expecting to find some kind of treasure. But what she saw made her scream in fear, because the pot contained a red liquid that looks like blood boiling inside the pot. Ajike started shouting. The commotion drew everyone's attention, and soon the entire restaurant was staring at the open pot of blood boiling on the fire. Mama Put returned, her eyes narrowing as she saw people gathered. Then she realized that she had been caught, and she started confessing. But before she started her confession, Ajike had already started narrating how she discovered that Mama Put always visited the mortuary where she gets liquid used in washing dead bodies to cook her meal. And then she also visited a native doctor who always gave her a substance to pour into that pot just so that the substance can turn into blood. And the more the blood boiled on the fire, the more customers trooped in and out of the restaurant. Mama Put started narrating how she started the food business and had no sales, that sometimes she will come to the shop and for 2 days she won't make sales and all her food will just go to waste. She was always at loss and she really needed money to take care of her children. So she decided to use diabolical means. Then she met a native doctor who told her to use the water used in washing dead bodies and then the boiling blood from the native doctor to cook, just so she can start making sales. And ever since then, she has been making a lot of sales. The villagers were so mad at Mama Put after listening to her confession because she has been poisoning them with mortuary water and deadly blood. They started chasing her with the intention of killing her, and she ran into the evil forest. Till today, nobody knows where Mama Put is, and they destroyed her restaurant. They also thanked Ajike for her bravery and courage, because if not for her, nobody would have known the source of Mama Put's delicious meals. Neither would they have known that they have actually been eating food made with mortuary water. That was how the story of Mama Put, the food vendor, ended. And from that day on, the people of that village became very conscious of how they eat. Thank you for watching today's story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new story. Also, share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Until next time, keep the imaginations alive. Bye.